Good morning, dosto. Welcome to Saral Sociology. Let's go through the concept of culture. What is culture? Culture refers to the shared beliefs, values, norms, behaviors, and artifacts that are passed down from one generation to another within a specific group or society. It includes everything from the way people think, their customs and tradition, to how they dress, eat, and communicate. Let's see the various elements of culture. Culture consists of various elements that work together to shape a society. And the very first element is belief. Beliefs are ideas or conviction that people hold. They can be religious, philosophical, or related to certain values. For example, in some cultures, the belief in karma suggests that a person's action in this life will have consequences in future lives. Similarly, some cultures may believe in the importance of hospitality, while others may believe in the concept of hard work or non-violence. Next important element of culture is values. Values are the guiding principles or standards that a culture considers desirable or important. They shape people's attitude and behavior. They guide people's behavior to help them determine what is considered right or wrong, good or bad. For instance, cultures may value honesty, patriotism, hard work, or environmental sustainability. Next element is norms. Norms are the rules and expectations that guide people's behavior in a society. They tell us what is considered appropriate or inappropriate in different situations. Norms can be formal, that is laws, or informal, that is customs. For example, in some cultures, it's customary to greet someone with a handshake, while in others, a bow or a kiss on the cheek may be more common. Other examples may include saying please and thank you, dressing appropriately for certain occasions, or not interrupting others while they are speaking. Next element is behaviors. Behaviors refers to the actions and conduct of individuals within a society. They are influenced by cultural norms, which are shared expectations for how people should behave in specific social situations. For instance, cultural norms may dictate appropriate dress codes, table manners, or ways of expressing emotions. Similarly, greeting, eating habits, and communication styles can all differ across cultures. Next element in our bucket of culture is cultural artifacts or material culture. Cultural artifacts or material culture are the physical objects or creations that reflect a culture. They may include things like clothing, art, music, architecture, sculpture, tools, or technology. For example, traditional clothing, music instruments, or iconic landmarks like Eiffel Tower and the Taj Mahal. In traditional clothing, we see that a kimono in Japan, a lehenga choli or sari in India, or a kilt in Scotland represents their cultural identity and heritage. One important aspect of culture is cultural diversity. Cultures can vary greatly from one society to another and even within smaller groups. This diversity arises from factors such as geographical conditions, history, religion, and social interactions. For example, different cultures may have distinct clothing styles, architecture, food preferences, or ways of expressing emotions. Next aspect is cultural transmission. Now, culture is not inherited biologically, it is learned and transmitted from one generation to the another through various processes. And this transmission occurs through process of socialization, education, formal or informal, observation, and interaction with others within the cultural group. Next aspect of culture is cultural universals and differences. While there are certain cultural universals such as the need for food, shelter, marriage, incest taboo, and rules of hygiene, each culture also has its unique characteristics and practices. These differences can be seen in language, customs, beliefs, values, and traditions. To understand culture better, think of it as the software of a society. Just as software provides a set of instructions for a computer to operate, culture provides a set of shared instructions for individuals to navigate their social world. Friends, culture shapes our identities, influences our behavior, and provides a sense of belongingness. To conclude, I would say culture is not static. It evolves and changes over time through interactions, migrations, and the influences of globalization. It shapes our identities, shapes our social interactions, and helps us make sense of the world around us. Understanding culture is essential in sociology as it allows us to analyze how societies functions, how individuals are socialized, and how social structures are formed.